party started here. So, you guys are listening to the great JMar TDowe Show. And I am the greatness of JMar, the legend of JMar. And on the other end of this line is the great TDowe. We'll give him that this evening. He's been on point tonight. Well, not really. I'm just trying to, keep his confidence up. But, TDowe, what's the topic tonight?
Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to disagree on this one. Who do you have making it all the way to the Super Bowl in the NFC and AFC? That's going to be the topic, and I'll let you actually go first, JMar.
Whoa. Okay. Well, I will oblige and do this. All right, so Super Bowl. This is a tough one for me. I got the Cowboys beating the Patriots. I'm just kidding. We won't start off like that. Well, here, let me say this. At least, I'll give you various teams from each conference that look like they probably have a shot. Now, I'll say this. I am a Cowboy lover. I like the Vikings, but this is about being real, and I can put it out there who's going to be good and who's not. And the NFC East, the Cowboys going to have a hard time because Philadelphia is going to be right back in it. You got the Cowboys, you got the Giants, and between those three teams, two of those teams one will win the division, one will be the wild card. I've also got Green Bay back in it this year after not going all the way last year. I think Green Bay's going to be right back in the thick of things. And then, of course, my team, the team I think will go to the NFC Championship game. It's going to be a Green Bay versus the San Francisco, and I got San Francisco going to the Super Bowl to face out of the AFC. It's looking a little bit. Well, here, before we get to my AFC picks, who do you got in the NFC?
Oh, see, Justin, it just seems like tonight we're just too much on the same page, and it hurts me to say that.
Jesus.
San
Disagree.
Francisco will win the NFC.
Who?
San Francisco.
Oh, come on now. You got to say somebody besides San Fran, man.
San Francisco will win the NFC.
Okay, so you got, and now who do you have coming out of the great NFC East, since that is going to be the toughest conference in football this year?
The NFC East will be the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, so what's your justification on that? You think last year was, on paper they were the best team, but this year they're going to live up to it, or what's your mindset going into this year on them?
The reason why I feel that the Eagles are going to come out is because the Redskins it's going to take them some time, in my opinion. The Cowboys, they still have Romo, so they have no chance.
Whoa. See, now you okay, we're not on the same page. We do not agree. See, because they have Romo. So let's keep it real. Did the Cowboys upgrade that secondary?
Let's keep it real. Have the Cowboys done anything significant since Tony Romo took control of the helm?
Okay, I'll say this. They're back. Let me ask you a question.
Thank you.
Since Tony Romo took the helm of the greatest franchise in all of sports, the Dallas Cowboys, aka America's team, have they got the name back on the map? Yes, they've gotten back on the map. They're in the conversation now. Have they taken it to the? Okay, are they winning games? Are they going to the playoffs? Yes. I've answered yes to both those questions.
No. The answer is no.
What do you mean no? Okay. Question: is Tony Romo winning games? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, look, this is going to be a different conversation, so we're getting off track here. I digress. Trust me, we'll be back for this conversation, but nonetheless, let's keep on the topic at hand here. So we're going to move over to the AFC, since you won't agree that the Cowboys have a fighting chance this year. So in the AFC, I'll give my picks first, since definitely I've got the. You're dealing with the knowledge on this end here, so I'll go ahead and spit the knowledge I got. So I do have the Patriots, of course. That's a gimme. I'm just sorry, but as long as Tom Brady's at the helm, regardless if we like him or hate him, we both dislike him, or at least I do. But they will be back. Even if Wes Welker's not signed to a long-term deal, they will be back. I've got Pittsburgh.
The Super Bowl, is that what you're saying?
I'm not ready to say that. I'll say this. I do think Baltimore. I don't know if they've got the team, but I just don't know if Flacco's the man to get them there. That's my only hesitation. But I really like Baltimore. Their defense will always be good. Everybody keeps saying every year Ray Lewis and Ed Reed are getting older, but until they get knocked off, that defense is still money in the bank. So I still have the Ravens in it. I've got the Steelers. So out of that division, you have a division winner and you have a wild card. And who knows, the Bengals might be right back in the thick of things again too. I don't. It's hard. So ultimately, going to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna. I hate to do this. I mean, it just hurts me. But realistically, I gotta say that Pittsburgh is gonna be right back there. I think it's gonna be Pittsburgh versus San Francisco, and that's gonna be an old school grudge matchup right there. Both defenses are legit, and ultimately, it's gonna come down to a battle of the quarterbacks. Who do you got?
All right, I have two teams in the AFC Championship. One you mentioned.
Well, that's good. We have to have two.
Word about
who?
Baltimore Ravens will be in the AFC Championship.
Okay.
And they will be playing against the New York Jets. And you know more than anybody how much of a Dolphins fan I am, and I hate to say it, but they'll be playing against the New York Jets in the AFC.
Okay, look. So I don't hang up this phone. Please justify why you got the raggedy, trash-talking Jets in the conversation. Now, I'll say this. You sure are a bold thinker here to say you're a Dolphin fan and you're saying those raggedy, nasty Jets are going to be in it. Now, if they legitimately, I thought they had a chance, I'd put them in the conversation, but I don't. So please explain.
This is the reason why the Jets have a chance. And it is probably going to burn your soul. But they have this guy that's
here we
by
go.
the name of Tim Tebow.
Here we go. I'm hanging up. This is ridiculous.
They have this guy by the name of Tim Tebow that can win games when you don't expect him to.
So how is he going to contribute to the formula?
How does he contribute to the formula?
Yeah.
By bringing to New York, and then Mark Sanchez gets benched, and Tim Tebow saves the day and take them to the AFC Championship, where they get murdered by the Baltimore Ravens, and then you see the San Francisco 49ers versus the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl, where the Ravens get a ring.
Okay, well, here's the deal. I don't think you can go wrong with Baltimore. If Flacco limits mistakes, they've got the running game, the offensive line, and they got a good defense. So, I can definitely see where you're coming from there. So that one I can buy. But please tell me how. So are you saying the Jets get in as a wild card, or they're going to win that division? They're going to beat the Patriots? You really think they can beat the Patriots?
They have to get in as a wild card. So they'll be in as a wild card. They won't win the division.
Okay, so they're going to get in as a wild card, and they're going to win 3 games to get to the Super. Or wait, you're saying they'll lose to Baltimore in the AFC title game, right?
Yes.
Whew. I don't even know how they win 2 games because they're going to end. They'll have to go through a New England, a Pittsburgh, potentially a Cincinnati. They might have to go through a Baltimore before that. I mean, I just don't see how they can do that. But nonetheless, maybe they will. We'll have to see. And let me just say this. I know people are listening right now are going to be like, what the hell? They haven't brought up a big difference maker that has changed locations, an icon, and that's Peyton Manning going to Denver. I don't think Denver may be ready yet this year. I don't think they're ready this year. That's just my personal opinion. But I will say they'll probably win that division. Cleveland, they're not going to be any better. Actually, I'm sorry, Cleveland, I'm thinking the wrong division. They're with Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and Cincinnati. But, I mean, look, they got Kansas City in that division, San Diego. San Diego might be okay. They got Oakland, but Denver probably win that division. So, Tony, everybody, for the record, we're going to have to come back to this back in late January, early February. So Tony's got Baltimore beating San Francisco. He's got Baltimore beating the Jets in the AFC title game. He's got San Francisco winning the NFC. I got San Francisco defeating Green Bay, and I got in the NFC, I've got San Francisco going to the Super Bowl beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers, I think, are going to end up knocking out, who did I say they were going to beat? Baltimore? No, Patriots. I got them beating New England in the AFC title game. All right, so those are picks.
That means the Dolphins won it all.
Oh, Lord. Okay, again, you got to end the show like that. I'm for real hanging this phone up. That's TDowe. I'm JMar, the great JMar TDowe Show. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, dislike, comment. Let us know what you think.